Hi there, welcome to the Start a Business Guide for the state of Tennessee. This main page is just sort of an overview of all the functions that we've gone through in our tutorials here. It's very basic, very straightforward. We urge you to, as we scroll down here, click on the few tutorials that you find throughout and get a more in-depth look at our step-by-step guides. But let's get started here. So right off the bat, we do corporations, limited liability companies, and partnership tutorials. As I said, if you click on each one of these, you're going to get a more in-depth tutorial on each one of those entity types. Search for name. So whenever a business is applying to a new state, it seems to be applicable across the board, across the United States. It's important that they do so with a name that is unique to their entity, at least within the state. So to make sure that that's the case, you can perform a business entity search. And actually, if you click on that, hopefully my computer's fast enough right now, which it doesn't seem to be. You're going to get our tutorial on business entity searches. So yeah, it's really important that your name is completely unique to your entity alone. You can also use this after you're registered to look up the filing history of any entity, or to purchase your certificate of existence if you wish. So the general filing process in Tennessee is as follows. So it's a recommended it's a recommended step rather that you perform a business entity search, as I just said. And also, if you need extra time to file, you can also perform a name reservation. If you click on this here, you're gonna get a tutorial on exactly how to do that. It lasts 4 months in this state, and it costs a total of $20 in regards to the filing fee. With a secured name, you're going to be able to access the Secretary of State website, the business filing services, and either use their portal if you're a LLC or a corporation, or if you're a partnership, you'll be able to download the PDF. We actually have them all linked on our website as well if you don't feel like going to the Secretary of State website. But you'll need to do that. You'll need to access your filing forms or create them before you can proceed. Now we've got each entity that we've covered here in our tutorials. So we got domestic, profit, and nonprofit corporations. The same can be said for foreign. Limited liability companies, we have domestic and foreign. And then under partnerships, we have general, limited partnership, and limited liability partnership for both domestic and foreign entities. Once the forms have been completed, either online or by PDF, you'll need to pay the filing fee. All of them have been listed here. They're fairly standard. There's a few strange exceptions, but for the most part, they're fairly standard. You can pay this by credit card if you're paying online. This option and submitting the filing online is only available for domestic LLCs and domestic corporations. Either if you're a foreign LLC or corporation, you'll have to print off. You'll get a finished PDF, and then you can send that through the mail. Or if you're a partnership, as I said, you have to fill the PDF yourself, attach the filing fee. If you're a foreign entity, you also have to attach a certificate of good standing or similar document, and then send that whole filing package to this address here to complete your end of the filing. So that's sort of general overview of what you're going to expect when filing in Tennessee. And if you want, you can look through the filing fees here if you want. Name reservation, we kind of went over that already. It is what it is, it's what it sounds like. It reserves your name, 4 months, $20. And this can be done if you're still trying to find a registered agent or consolidate a few other things that are needed before filing. It's often a good idea to perform a name reservation, especially if you're a foreign entity and you want to avoid doing business under a name that's fictitious in the state of Tennessee. Certificate of existence. Now, this is usually used when applying in foreign territories, expanding your business, or if you are requesting financing from a financial institution. So you can use this as proof. It costs $20 in Tennessee. You get it through a business entity search. Some of you may know this as a certificate of good standing or status. They pretty much all do the same thing. It's just proof that you're in good standing and that you're active in your state of initial formation. Agreements. Now, there's a separate agreement for each entity type we cover. So we got corporate bylaws, obviously for corporations, LLC operating agreement, and partnership agreement. What these are used for is to relay the rules and regulations of your entity that aren't already listed, of course, in the initial formation documents. For more information on exactly what might go into this, I suggest that you click on this link or whatever link corresponds to the entity type you're trying to form and review the contents of the free template that we have. And if you wish to incorporate it into your business structure, which we highly recommend, you should have your attorney review it before you have each applicable company official sign off on it. Finally, employer identification number. This is necessary for all domestic entities that are newly formed, as it'll allow you to open bank accounts, again, apply for financing, hire employees legally. What it is it's a number issued by the IRS to view you as legitimate and tax withholding in the United States. So you can click on our link here, which will bring you to our step-by-step guide on how to apply for one. It's completely free, whether you do it online or through the mail by downloading the PDF of Form SS4. And we've got the 2 links for those last 2 things here and here. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful to you. Best of luck.